That old feather.
Kids tickle him. That's why every Friday Glen Loyd looks for homes for these special children up for adoption. But Glen Loyd's fatherly way with children is not why he received the Texas UPI Public Affairs Award and helped to win the Columbia DuPont Award for KDFW-TV in Dallas. Glen is a troubleshooting investigative reporter who goes after modern-day snake oil salesmen the way some men chase beautiful women. This guy took money from investors, claiming he was getting over 100 miles per gallon on water and alcohol. But Glen smelled gasoline.
Good Lord, man, that's gas in there.
Shouldn't be.
I would like to get a sample of that and test what you have in the tank.
There's no way to get a sample.
All you have to do is take this off, turn the car over, and put a sample in a little jug for me, and I can have it tested. Let's do that right now. You're a mechanic. You know how to do it.
Tell you what I'll do. I don't know. I'm screwed up as far as this thing goes.
This pornographer is another character in Glen Loyd's rogues gallery.
How do you feel about selling these things that degrade 50% of our population?
Well, different people like different things.
This real estate developer was selling consumers worthless land in South Texas. He left town after this interview.
The Oregon Real Estate Commission is investigating you. One of your salesmen is charged with a felony in Oregon. HUD has subpoenaed your records. Realtors in the Brownsville area say the land you're selling, they call it Jackass Flats, and the director of the Port of Brownsville says that you're making misleading statements and you're trying to make a fast buck. Now, is everyone trying to persecute you?
I don't say they're trying to persecute me. I do think they're ill-informed and working on a lack of information.
Glen is as sensitive with children as he is aggressive with con artists. Here he takes a dying boy on a helicopter ride.
Before my surgery, my mama said that before I die too soon, wouldn't you want to do something? And I said, yeah, I'd want to go on a helicopter ride. I liked when we took off and landed and went around in them circles. We went over by Bay Beach and I phoned my couple of classes in my class and
Your classmates were over there.
yeah. Come back, Davey, come back! I didn't think they'd be jumping up and down and everything like that.
Did you see some of your friends there?
Yeah,
What were their names that you saw?
Lucky and Todd, Katina, and she's a girl, but I thought I'd never have a helicopter ride, but I have to believe it because I just had one.
You happy?
Yeah, just the best thing I ever done in my whole life.
Little Stevie's life ended 2 weeks after this taping. Meanwhile, Glen continues to do stories with handicapped kids, trying to find them permanent homes. After this story aired, Brian, who has cerebral palsy, was permanently adopted. Finally, television research in Dallas indicates that Glen Loyd is very popular with viewers.
The federal government is giving away or loaning more than $3 million in Dallas to fix up homes in declining neighborhoods. The idea is to help deserving families live in decent homes. But our Glen Loyd tells us it isn't working that way. And tonight begins a 4-part report on the problems in that program.
City Hall runs the fix-up program and is supposed to see that the deserving families aren't ripped off. But the city isn't doing its job. The city paid $4,000 of our tax money to a contractor it hired and sent out to fix this blind man's home. After the contractor got through and his work passed city inspection, spigots flew off water pipes, holes were left for rats to crawl through, drain pipes drained on the floor, and doorways let the light and the wind come through. It looks like this program designed to help low-income families has turned into a welfare program for contractors. Glen Loyd, Channel 4 News.
We found your observations helpful. So says Dallas City Manager George Schrader about Channel 4's recent expose of the city's inept home loan repair program for low-income people. Glen Loyd has details of a shakeup in the department that's come as a direct result of Channel 4's reports.
Yeah, tell me about
Pink Voss, chief of the city's home loan section, has been removed from his job and transferred to another city department. Voss was mentioned frequently by families complaining to Channel 4. With low-interest federal loans, these families are paying up to $10,000 for repairs, but their homes were butchered by contractors, picked, and supposedly policed by Voss's department. For example, this ceiling caved in after a contractor was paid for putting a new roof on the house. The job passed city inspection. In an 11-point program to immediately improve the home loan section, Dick Wilson, city housing director, says 2 contractors mentioned in Channel 4's report are under investigation. Cayman Collins and J.W. Jackson will get no more city jobs until the investigation is complete.
Perhaps our contract specifications have been not tight enough to exclude contractors whose performance in the past has not been up to a good standard condition.
In other words, you're going to get tough on the contractors from now on.
Much tougher, yes, sir.
Okay.
The city is also going to make contractors redo repairs that people complained to Channel 4 about. Glen Loyd, Channel 4 News.